Yeah. Hello and welcome to Theme Park Capital. Today we're at Thorpe Park, the nation's thrill capital of the UK. And today is the first day of the
Theme Park Capital Summer Tour 2012.
Anyway, in this short film we'll be looking at Thorpe Park, the theme park in Chertsey, Surrey, England, UK, the nation's thrill capital. We'll be looking at its history and what additions will be built in the near future. Thorpe Park was built in 1979 on a gravel pit which was partially flooded by a mining company who previously owned the land and had a quarry there. They created a water-based theme park, which was supposed to be an educational leisure park. The park's first large roller coaster, Colossus, was added in 2002, and in 2007, Two Swords was bought out by Merlin Entertainments, who now operate the park on a lease from official owner Nick Leslie. We'll start in 1987. Attractions included the cinema, Magic Mill water bus services, a model world, a railway, some teacups, nature trails, Phantom Fantasia, Thorpe Farm, and Sunken Gardens. It wasn't really a theme park, it was more of, as I said before, an educational leather park. In 1987, Thunder River Water Ride opened at a cost of over £2 million. In 1988, 630-seat Palladium Theatre opened. In 1989, the Canada Creek area opened, with the Loggers Leap, the largest log flume in the UK, until 1993, and again since 2005 opened, and the Rocky Express opened. In 1990, Space Station Dira was rethemed into the Flying Fish. That opened in 1983. The Flying Fish still exists today, along with Carousel Kingdom, the Ranger Show, and Driving the Country opened still in the 1990s. In 1991, the Fantasy Wreath area was refurbished, I think, into Neptune's Kingdom, and Depth Charge was opened. 1992, Vikings Row was opened and the Hudson River Rafters opened. 1993, the Magic Mill closed, the Calgary Stampede opened, and a virtual reality centre also opened. Rides continue to open, including Mr. Monkey's Banana Ride, the Carousel, Mr. Rabbit's Tropical Travels, Drive into the Country closed, until 1996, when X No Way Out, the world's first dark backwards roller coaster, opened, and X No Way Out still exists today. In 1998, the Two Swords group purchased the park. The Palladium Theatre closed, the Ranger Show closed, Daredevil Drivers opened, and Wet 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 opened. Wet 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 is the bunch of water slides in the Neptune's Kingdom area. In 1999, the 4D Cinema opened, Carousel Kingdom closed, Viking Rise closed, and in 2000, Tidal Wave, the shoot made by Hopkins Rides opened, and that was the tallest ride in the park at the time. A few other things happened in 2000, along with a fire which destroyed the Wicked Witch's Haunt, and it destroyed a couple other rides that are not existent today, and the Mr. Rabbit's Tropical Travels, which was slightly burnt by the fire, was then demolished to make way for Nemesis Inferno in 2003. In 2001, the Lost City area was opened with Enterprise and Vortex as its first two rides. The Thunder River closed, and it was then revamped into the Ribena Rumba Rapids for 2002. It's no longer Ribena, it's just Rumba Rapids. Detonator also opened in Calypso Key. 2002, Colossus, the first major coaster at the park, with a record-breaking 10 inversions opened. It was the first coaster with 10 inversions in the world. It includes loops, corkscrews, a range of barrel rolls, and a sea serpent twist. It's a really old coaster. There was rumours previously that it was going to be demolished because it banged your head too much, but these rumours have now faded away and it's likely to stay at the park. In 2002, they also had their first Fright Nights, the Halloween event. Moving on, in 2003, Nemesis Inferno opened a B&M inverted roller coaster themed around a tropical volcano, along with Quantum opened, and the Ferris wheel also opened. I believe the Ferris wheel is now gone, and a Spider-Man show was performed in the arena. In 2004, Samurai was moved from Chessington, and that opened, along with the Teacup Twisters was rethemed to Storm in a Teacup, and the Flying Fish closed at the end of the season to make way for Stealth in 2006. Flying Fish was then relocated to just outside the dome. 2005, Slammer and Rush were introduced. Slammer is currently closed due to technical issues, but Rush is a massive air-powered swing. 2006, Stealth was opened on the 15th of March. A Ride It First competition was held, with lucky winners experiencing Stealth before it opened from all the other guests. Stealth, 206 feet high. When it opened, it was 0 to 80 miles in 2.3 seconds. In 2000, and then it was uppered. I believe the acceleration was uppered to 0 to 88. I'm not completely sure about that. However, Zodiac was then replaced by another Enterprise, which was bought from Drayton Manor. However, the ride did stay the same, just replacing it. The Flying Fish. Here's when the Flying Fish returned, located between Tidal Wave and Wet Wet Wet. The Thorpe Park, the Thorpe Farm closed, and the Canada Creek Railway opened. The Canada Creek Railway is now closed, though it closed this year. However, all of the tractors remain in place, and it will hopefully probably be removed soon. In 2007, as I did say before, Stealth was upgraded. It was accelerates from 0 to 80 miles per hour in 1.8 seconds. It previously been 2.3, so I believe it is 0 to 88 miles an hour in 2.3 seconds. The park started opening for February half term. It doesn't do that anymore, but it has previously. X-Now was slightly refurbished. However, they still do have the extremely old TVs from the 1900s, the late 1900s, which I have seen in the road from the 1980s, 1990s. In 2008, the 4D cinema was themed as Time Voyagers, and Canada Creek it was announced that Canada Creek Railway would not run for part of the year due to the creation of Saw the Ride, which opened in 2009, a Gerstler Eurofighter roller coaster. SW7 at Alton Towers will be the same make as Saw, made by Gerstler, and it will be a Eurofighter coaster, and we'll have loads of updates when that opens. Fast Track for Rumble Rapids was introduced, and in 2010, Saw Alive opened. It was the first permanent horror maze. However, that is now closed and only open in Fright Nights, and it will be demolished in 2015 when the Saw leasing the rights to use Saw ends, and at that time Saw the Ride will be refurbished. And Thorpe Park adapted a brand new branded image aimed towards the teenage and young adult market, introducing the Fat Heads, which you'll probably see on the map, on signs everywhere there. I find them extremely weird. Construction of Storm Surge also began. In 2011, Storm Surge opened, and Thorpe Park Blast returns, named as Blow Shit Up. And I remember they burnt Jedward in 2011. And this year, we come to the Swarm, 127 feet high, the UK's first winged roller coaster. It's truly an amazing experience. How short it might be, it is truly amazing. The Swarm is made by Bulliger and Mabillard, who make loads of coasters. They've also made the Leviathan and Behemoth, which we'll be riding later on in the coaster tour when we travel to Canada's Wonderland. Just to let you know, we'll be travelling to Canada's Wonderland on the 4th of August, so please keep an eye out for all of those updates. Anyway, that is the history of Thorpe Park. Now I'm just going to tell you what's going to be going on in the future. There's going to be a new coaster in 2015. It will be 160 feet high, up to 8 inversions, and it'll either be on another one of the islands or by the education centre. That does look very good. There should be around 3 to 5 new flat rides. Flat rides are rides like Rush or Quantum or Vortex, but there should be a few more of them placed in various locations around the park. Please see our UK Theme Park channel for the future of Thorpe Park video for more information on that. Anyway, I do hope you have enjoyed our short history of Thorpe Park video, and please keep an eye out for the rest of the tour. We'll have more short films on many theme parks, along with POVs, information about single rides, and our normal news updates. Anyway, thanks for watching the first episode of
Theme Park Captain Summer Tour 2012.
Talk to you soon. Goodbye.